Hey guys, and welcome back to the Celtic FC Career Mode Return to Glory episode number 11. In today's episode, we will be playing just 4 games, as the month of April had 2 games added to it after the Scottish Cup game versus Rangers, and then the Europa quarterfinal game against Espanyol. So we will be simming the Hibernian game, then we'll be playing the Inter game. Then we will probably do a highlight for the Kilmarnock game, and then we will be playing the Inter Milan game once again, and then we'll leave the rest of the games for the next episode. Okay, so for player of the episode, as that's what we're going to be doing now for the next 2 to 3 episodes, it will be Tom Rogic. He had 2 goals in the semifinal game against Rangers, and those were 2 goals that were good enough to win the game for us. So Tom Rogic will be player of the episode. To the first game versus Hibernian, we have Fraser, Forster, Taylor, Ayer, Julian, Bolognoli, Brown, McGregor, Forrest, Morris, and Christie and Edward at the top. And hopefully that is good enough to get us a win here, as this is the second stage of the Scottish Premiership. So we need wins, as Rangers are only 2 points behind us. And it should pop up a 4-0 victory. Forrest and Edward both score braces. That's 24 goals for Edward now on the season, and he's definitely running away with the golden boot. Alright, and we are off to the semifinal. First leg is an away leg for us, so we are at the San Siro. And yeah, hopefully we can pick up at least a away goal. A 1-1 draw is what I'm hoping for. We at least need a away goal so we can come home and defend like crazy. Yep, let's get into this game and see what happens. Alright, so we are at the San Siro. This is a rematch of the 1967 Champions League final, which Celtic did win and were dubbed the Lisbon Lions. So hopefully we continue the same and beat Inter Milan in the same fashion. And 4 sides, PSV, Frankfurt, Inter Milan, and Celtic are the 4 teams remaining. PSV and Celtic are definitely the 2 smaller teams by a lot, so hopefully we can both go through and a small team will win this. And they do have Marcus Rashford in this Inter Milan team. And Romeo Lukaku gets the game underway. We definitely got the harder of the draw. It's not the team I wanted to play. But hopefully we come out firing on all cylinders. And it looks like Edward will have a chance first on. He does. Edward scores within the first 4 minutes of the game. Once again, Edward steps up big in big-time games. Edward the man. I have no clue. We just beat the pressure. I have no clue how we scored this early. Beat the pressure. Godin on the wrong side. Edward shoots near post. Once again, it's still broken. Handanovic could not get to that because it's a near post. Goalkeepers cannot protect the near post in this game. So we do have our away goal, so hopefully we can continue. Now we can just defend, really.
Now he must favor the cross.
There he is. Edward scores. Let's go. Great turn from Edward. Edward has a brace in the 78th minute. 11th goal in the Europa League, and we have a 2-0 victory over Inter Milan in Italy at the San Siro. I did not think this would happen. I was expecting for a little more of a dogfight. Edward with a great first touch, puts Godin on his back and just fires. And Handanovic once again stuck. Could not do anything. We're going to hold it for the last couple of minutes until we get to half. Do not risk anything here.
Don't put a shift in, you end up with a performance and an atmosphere like this. The fans are not very happy at all.
Just hold on to it. Don't need to give them an easy, cheap goal.
Here's McGregor.
And we are 2-0 at half. Celtic are up. And we have 2 away goals. I did make 2 changes at halftime. Tom Rogic's coming on for Chrissy, and Oliver and Chance coming on for Scott Brown, who was a little bit tired. And I wanted his more pace in the midfield, so we can deal with the pressure that's going to be coming. Back to McGregor. Down to Forrest. Down to Oliver. He finds McGregor, gets on the end of it. He does. Oh, Oliver Edward. We signed Edward with the pass to Colin McGregor. Colin McGregor puts in the back of the net. We are up 3-0 over Inter. I was calling Edouard Oliver like 6 passes, but it's alright. And Colin McGregor puts it home, and I'm pretty sure we just won this game. Pretty positive. We have a nice 3-goal lead going into the second leg of this matchup. Unless we can find Oliver right here. Here comes the pass to Force. Will we make it 4? We will make it 4 probably, yes. Usain Edouard makes it a hat trick. 12 goals in Europa League. 4 goals against Inter. 4 home goals. 4 away goals. I mean, against Inter. And I'm pretty sure we're through the final of Europa League. Great sweat goal there. Give Edouard his hat trick. And he's pretty much just already claimed player of the episode for this episode. No reason to press and give up a silly goal. Give him some sort of chance to come back. Taylor, Ayer. Pass back over to Bolognoli. Kick it up. That is it. 4-0 victory in Milan. It is a repeat of Lisbon as Celtic win the first leg 4-0. So player of the game is definitely Usain Edouard. He was involved in all 4 goals, 3 goals and 1 assist. And yeah, so Scott Sinclair also played a great game. So did the defense. Bolognoli played at 8.8. He's probably the best defender we played all year. And yeah, we absolutely smothered Inter. They only had 45% of the possession, only 6 tackles, 3 shots. We had all 6 shots, 5 on target, 4 goals. So it's not a bad day at the office. Alright, so coming into the next game, it's going to be the same game versus Kilmarnock. We were going to run out the starters once again because Rangers are still only 2 points behind us and we need to win. It is an away game, so we probably will either draw or lose because this game's coded weird, but we are the better team. And let's see if we cannot beat Kilmarnock somehow. And the scoreline is 5-1. McGregor, Forrest, Morse with 2. Morse has been on a nice goal scoring drought, and Edouard scores his 4th goal in 2 games. So Edouard definitely is grabbing that player of the episode. Alright, and since we are up 4-0 on aggregate, and they're all 4 away goals, they have to score 5 goals in this game just to beat us. 4 goals to tie in a span of 90 minutes. It's possible. Liverpool have done it. But we are going to roll out a reserve side as we're now going to shift focus onto the league side because Rangers are, like, once again still 2 points behind us because they're not losing. We're not losing. It's going to come down to the Rangers and Celtic Old Firm derby in the second leg, most definitely. So let's get into this. This will be a highlight game since we are once again 4-0 up. So highlight game coming in. Let's get into this. And 11 minutes in, Gordon is forced to make a save early on. A shot from Lukaku was going near post, but Gordon does get down in time and sends it out for a corner. But on that ensuing corner, crosses the ball in. Lukaku gets to it and puts it in the back of the net, and we are down 1-0 early on, and the game is starting to become on. If they score another goal here soon, we will be in trouble. And it is 1-0 to Inter. And our first chance comes on in the 27th minute. Lee Griffiths turns the ball around and sends it way over the bar. His first shot of the game. I think that was our first shot of the game also, and it did not go well. Way over the bar, that was. Then 32 minutes in, Tom Rogic has a chance. Literally just walks around everybody, takes a shot, puts it just wide. I think he would have had to keep a beat if he would have got that on target anyway. Tom Rogic just misses wide though. Alright, then in the second half, a very defensive game, like I said. The cross comes in, Marcus Rashford gets ahead to it. Just wide though. That was probably their second best chance of the game. We played very defensive in this game. Just because we had the 4-goal lead and we didn't really need to win the game. And in the 77th, Michael Johnson does get a chance here. Should have put that in the back of the net, but I accidentally chipped it and he puts it over the bar. Michael Johnson should have had his first Europa League goal there, but that was my fault. Completely whiffed it. Last real chance of the game, Trigonos passes down to Lukaku, who passes it back, and he drags it super wide. Last real chance of the game, like I said. And yeah, that was the highlights for this game, as we lose 1-0 to enter at home at Celtic Park, but it really does not matter. We are through to the final of the Europa League. And it looks like player of the game will go to Burton. Oliver and Cham also had a red card in that game. I did a stupid slide tackle that should have been on the damn highlights, but it was not. But who knows? Who knows? Oliver and Cham is a big part of the team, and we're probably going to need him for the final, but now we do not have him. Alright, so with the episode coming to close, we are playing Frankfurt in the Europa League final. We have Hibs in the Scottish Cup final, and the last game of the season will be against Rangers. Fitting that we can win the treble against our hated rivals. And then we have to go play Hibs and Frankfurt in the finals to possibly win a treble in the first season. Not bad at all. Alright, so there's no even real reason to have a vote for player of the episode. Player of the episode will be more than likely Hudson Edouard. He had 6 goals in this episode and 1 assist that I know of. So yeah, he's definitely going to be player of the episode, but that will be for the slab for next episode. But anyway, that would be it for today's episode. Thank y'all for coming out and watching. I'll see y'all again later.